Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a video just kind of sharing my experience at the CMP South store. Today's Tuesday, December 8th. I actually went Saturday morning, December 5th. Just now getting around to making this video, but again, I just wanted to share with you my experience because, this was my first time to visit the CMP store, my first time to ever make any purchases from the store. And with this video here, I just wanted to go over, basically the steps I took to being able to make a purchase and my, actually being in the store and kind of how things went down and everything. I'm going to make a separate video showing the actual rifles that I purchased because I didn't want this video to be like 25 minutes long. So I'm going to kind of go through it as quickly as I can, but hopefully thoroughly. And maybe this will answer any of you guys' questions that are kind of on the fence about ordering or unsure what the requirements are and different things. And so hopefully you get a lot of information in this video. Please like, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I would greatly appreciate it. So like I said, it was the first time I made my visit to a CMP store, period. I visited, it was the store in the South, the Anniston, Alabama store. And I've been wanting to visit the CMP ever since I first heard about it, probably about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And, I looked it up and just wanted to go and talked to my wife about it. We decided to make it a family trip. We've got 3 kids, so we booked some hotels, planned some other fun things to do as a family, and we got on the road. I did, before I went, I made sure I read over the eligibility requirements online, and it can kind of be kind of iffy, I guess, as far as what you need to do. I was kind of, I guess, maybe on the fence. I wanted to make sure before I drove there, a 9-hour round trip, that I had everything I needed to be able to make a purchase. And so I read over the eligibility requirements, and I joined the M1 Collectors Club, $14 a year. And then also I knew I had a birth certificate and driver's license, so I'm good there. So I was looking over other things, and I saw CNR license, Curio, and Relic. And so you know what? I've been kind of tossing around the idea, a few years of doing that. I applied, got my CNR license, and that qualified as one of the requirements. That worked as far as your shooting, proof of shooting or safety and everything, handling of guns. And so it took 45 days to get my CNR license, but I'm so glad that I did it. It's $30 for 3 years, $10 a year basically is what it comes out to. So if you're on the fence about, some of the other things, you don't have a hunting license, a concealed carry license, you're not police or military or anything like that, get your CNR. So again, we decided to make it a family trip, and again, it's a 9-hour trip from our house, and that's just, I don't mind being on the road, but I wouldn't want to drive 9 hours in one day. So we made sure we got a hotel. If you're not familiar with it, the store is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They're open from 8 to 3. So they're closed Sunday through Wednesday. So don't plan a trip Sunday through Wednesday. Sometimes they're closed on certain holidays and other things. So definitely check online, join them on Facebook before you make the trip. Again, we got there that Friday night. So Saturday morning, they would have opened at 8, right? So I'm an early bird. I like getting anywhere I'm going, whether it's a gun show or whatever, some kind of a sale. I want to be there the first day, if possible, but definitely early before the place opens. So me and my wife, we got there at 7:10 a.m. We got there 50 minutes early before opening on Saturday, and there was already 5 people, waiting in line. So we were number 6 and 7. And by the time the store opened, there was 3 more people behind us. So there was a total of 10 of us at store opening, and they allowed all 10 of us to go in there. Some of you might be wondering if you have to have an appointment. You don't have to have an appointment at the South store. I've kind of seen misinformation. Maybe people just don't know or understand online. You do not have to have an appointment for the South store. So we went in. I will say this, you do have to wear a mask. You do have to wear gloves. So we are somewhat prepared for that. And another good thing is go ahead and have the paperwork printed out before you come and have it filled out. That kind of speeds up the background check process and everything. You can go ahead and fill that out and give it to them before you even start picking out rifles and whatever else. That'll kind of get the ball rolling and speed things up for you. When I entered into the store, it was smaller than what I was expecting. from what I understood, they used to be at another location, and they came to this location, I guess, several years back. But it was pretty small store. But I will say all of the racks were full. All the Grands were to the left. To the right, there was M1917s and 03 A3s. I would say there's probably 75 to 100 M1 Grands and probably about 10 of the M1917s and the 03 A3s. I didn't see any Crags. I know people have been asking about Crags. I didn't see any myself. If there was maybe a handful of them, they might have went before I even saw them. I'm not sure, but just some information there about you guys wondering about the Crags. You know, again, my wife was with me. We started looking at the racks, the rifles on the racks, and they're basically, you know, there's different sections. You got field grade, service grade, special, all this kind of stuff. I will say this, you know, I'm real picky, and again, you want to be. This is a fun experience. You want to get the rifle it's for you. It's got the look, maybe the maker, the serial number, whatever else. You know, I don't like new wood. I like the older stocks, and so I made sure I looked for that. I was hoping to get a low serial number. I saw one 5-digit serial number, and I looked at just about every single rifle. One 5-digit, and I saw 2 6-digits. The only thing is, I didn't like the stocks on them. They were newer stocks. That's just not for me, so I passed that up. They did have, you know, it's pretty much all Springfields. There was another rack of Winchesters. They were close to $1,000 a piece. The Springfields were like $650, $750, you know, field and service grade. I saw, I think, at least one International Harvester. I didn't remember seeing any H&Rs, Harrington and Richardsons. There could have been a few that maybe I just didn't get a chance to look at. Because, you know, as me and my wife are looking at rifles, you know, there's, you know, 8 to 10 other people, you know, starting to look at their rifles and make selections and pick this up, put this down, and everything else. Because, like I said, there was 10 of us that went in when it opened, and, you know, 2 or 3 would kind of trickle in, and then maybe 1 or 2 would leave, and maybe 2 more, so people were kind of coming and going. I had heard from somewhere that there was a 30-minute limit as far as how long you could be in the store. That didn't happen with me. They didn't have an issue with there being 10 to 12 people in the store, so I'm not sure about that exactly. But like I said, the racks were full. The staff was awesome. Everybody that was there was so helpful with any questions, because I was a newbie. You know, I've been collecting mil certs for a while, but again, first time in the store, first time CMP experience. I had questions. There was even a couple guys in the store, customers kind of shopping as well, and they were giving me a lot of information, you know, about different things. And so I appreciate them a lot. Just a great experience overall. If you can, at some point in your life, make the trip to the South store. If you or go to the North store, or, you know, there's one at Talladega with the range also. But a lot of fun, very helpful staff, very friendly, all questions answered. And again, you don't need an appointment. But what you do is, so you pick out a rifle. Okay, this is the one I want, or one that I want. You go ahead and take it up to the counter, and what they'll do is they'll tag the rifle with your last name, and they'll put it, you know, behind the counter in the back area and hold it for you until you're done shopping. And so, like I said, I did pick up 3 rifles. I will make another video. I'm just kind of reading over my notes here. But like I said, 1 5-digit, 2 6-digits. It would have been awesome to see like a 3 or 4-digit, but I think a lot of those go to the CMP auction only. I don't think they actually end up in the store. Each rifle does have a tag on it, which will give you a serial number, the armorer's number. It'll give you throat and muzzle readings. It'll give you the barrel information as far as date and maker and everything. So, you know, that was really cool. Let's see. And again, definitely go ahead and have your paperwork filled out before you come. For sure, do that. You don't want to wait. You know, after I took my rifles up there and I was done shopping, you know, they called me up to do the transaction and everything, swipe, you know, my card, and, you know, got just a little bit of information from me. After that, I waited maybe about 10 minutes. I had to go to another counter, and they called my last name. I went up there. And one thing that's really cool they do is they don't just bring the rifles already in cases. They'll bring the cases and then the rifles out of there. And what they do is, one by one, they'll hold the rifle up, and they want you as the customer, as the buyer of the rifle, to call out the serial number out loud just to verify that it matches the paperwork, you know, the serial number they've got entered in on their paperwork in their system for your purchase, just so there wasn't any, any mix-ups with the numbers of any kind. So, I appreciated that a lot. It was really cool and professional and everything. Then one by one, all 3 rifles, they matched the paperwork. You also would get a certificate of authenticity with each rifle, so that was cool. Most of you guys have seen the hard shell case, very heavy duty case. It comes with a flag, for the chamber, showing basically a safety flag, a yellow flag that it's not loaded. You'll also get an in-block clip with each M1 Garand. You'll get like a booklet on each rifle and everything. You'll get a free 2-hour range pass at the Talladega location because they do have a shooting range. I did not do that, but the pass is good for a year, so I could go back anytime between now and the end of next year and shoot for 2 hours for free. So that's really cool. Again, I was there at 7:10. The store opened at 8. I was there probably about an hour because, I was trying to take my time to pick the rifles for me, but at the same time, there's other people starting to pick up rifles and everything. So I would say if you've got one that you're pretty hardcore towards wanting, like you're really leaning towards this, you might want to go ahead and put it up at the counter so they'll hold it for you. Because if you put it down and think about it for too long, somebody else might pick it up, and then you'll have to search for you another one. Because it just, everything just went by so fast. Just you're picking up a rifle, looking at it, and there's people to the left and the right of you and everything else. But it was all fun though. It was really fun. I could tell the other customers were having a good time as well. I could tell that some of them had been there before, so they are, I guess, veterans of the CMP as far as purchases and everything. So, that was really cool. Transaction was smooth. Everything was great. I'll definitely be back for sure. Again, it's just a whole different experience from driving there, picking out your own rifle compared to just ordering one online and waiting, I think 2 to 3 months, 8 to 10 weeks or so to get your rifle. And at the same time, if you do the order, you order it through mail, I know I've heard you can do a sticky note for particular, maybe, era or maker you want or whatever. And a lot of times that's honored if they have the time. But I would just say, if you can make the trip, you go pick out your own rifle. You're not just waiting 2 or 3 months hoping that it has the right stock, it has the right look or manufacturer or whatever that you're hoping for, and you don't want to be disappointed, when it comes and it's not exactly what you paid for and waited all this time for. So go in person, have you a good time. You won't regret it. I will say this, now if you go in the store, they do charge Alabama state tax. That's something they have to do, and I believe they have to do it at the North store in Ohio also, I'm pretty sure. So just beware, you will have to pay state tax, whereas it's free shipping and no tax if you order it through the mail. I'm definitely going to go back in the future. Hopefully maybe the next few months, 3 to 6 months, I can go again. Just got to save up a lot of pennies. Had a lot of fun. Thankful for everything that, all the help. And I'm saying it's just great. I don't mean to keep rambling on. I just want you guys to know how sincerely pleased I am with the store. So much fun. A lot of history and everything. When the door opened and me and my wife walked in there, even though it was a smaller store, just all those Garands, like all these thoughts and things came to mind of like, who carried this? What wars did these serve all in? And it's a very humbling experience for me anyways, and I'm sure it will be for a lot of you guys. But anyways, thank you for watching this video. Again, I will make another video showing the actual rifles and kind of talking about them. But thank you for those that are still with me. Please like, comment, share, and please subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And I hope to talk to you again soon. So thank you.